Is it bad to stop feeding birds once winter starts? Have you ever wondered what happens to our feathered friends when winter arrives? As temperatures drop and food becomes scarce, birds face some tough challenges. When winter starts, many birds relying heavily on stored fat to get through the cold nights. They need to replenish their energy reserves daily, especially during the early morning and late afternoon when they are most active. Stopping the feeding of birds once winter begins can have negative effects, particularly for those that have come to depend on backyard feeders. Natural food sources, like insects and seeds, become limited as vegetation dies back and insects go dormant. Birds that relying on feeders use them to maintain their energy balance and survive the harsh conditions of winter. Birds have developed behaviors to cope with the scarcity of food in winter. However, supplemental feeding can help reduce the energy they expend searching for food. This is especially important during severe weather conditions. If feeding stops suddenly, birds may struggle to find enough food, particularly after heavy snowfalls cover their natural food sources. This can increase their risk of starvation and lower their chances of surviving the winter. Many bird species are resilient and have natural behaviors like migration or changing their diets to survive winter. Feeding birds in winter does not usually prevent them from migrating when it is time. Migration is primarily triggered by changes in daylight length and hormonal cues rather than food availability. Some species may stay longer in northern areas if food is plentiful at feeders, but most will migrate as usual. From the bird's perspective, consistent feeding throughout winter provides a reliable energy source that supports their survival during the most demanding months. Stopping feeding abruptly can cause stress and energy deficits, especially for smaller birds with high metabolic rates that burn fat quickly overnight. While birds have natural adaptations to survive winter, supplemental feeding is beneficial and can be critical for many species during this season. It is best to continue feeding birds throughout winter rather than stopping once it begins. This helps them cope with food scarcity and harsh weather conditions. Providing fresh water, along with food, also supports their hydration and overall health during the cold months.